on again. So I know this is not just about music. It truly is about the message. It's about the gospel.
Praise politics. We got a lot to talk about. But first, remember when Texas Senator Ted Cruz was riding high in the polls, man to beat in the GOP race in November, seemingly had the evangelical vote in his back pocket, had to be the one to go up against Donald Trump down the stretch? Ah, yes. Good times. Now we're at a point where even the staunchest follower would have to admit that the shine is off the Texas-sized brass buckle. Those boots are looking a little rough around the edges, and he may have been dealt a fatal blow when it comes to telling the truth. Though, to be fair, one look at the entire candidate pool could make one believe truth, in fact, was sent packing a long time ago. Let's begin there. Start working around the dial. Welcome back. The weekday afternoon talker on 570 KLIF in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, the defender of liberty, Grant Stinchfield. Grant, we got a Texas story every single week we come to you, and this week it's right back to Ted Cruz. Fired his longtime campaign spokesman, Rick Tyler. The lie, the false story about Marco Rubio saying something negative about the Bible. Donald Trump hammers away at Senator Cruz about his own things that he has said, some of the untruths that he has let pass his own lips. Hey, come on, is this a silver bullet for the Cruz campaign?
You know what? I'm so disappointed with Ted Cruz. This was a masterful campaigner when he ran for Senate here in Texas. And then he gets into this negative campaigning. I mean, I have a visceral reaction to it. Maybe because I went through a campaign and I had this done to me. But I think the average voter out there and the folks who are calling my show, many of them who were Ted Cruz supporters are now saying they're fed up with it, and his communications director should have been fired a long time ago. It's not just this Rubio video. There's been a whole bunch of really negative, nasty ads that were flat out false on Ted Cruz's part, and really, he didn't need to do this. He's still a good candidate, but he's losing it. It's like he's self-imploding.
Well, but let's start there, because Donald Trump is the one who launches attacks on candidates here, and it seems to me that there was a point a couple of weeks ago when Senator Cruz and his people decided they were going to try to out-Trump Trump, and that seems to be the point where it went off the rails. Yes or no?
Well, it's true, but nobody can out-Trump Trump. We've seen that, and Ted Cruz needs to stay away, like in a prize fight, in the 12th round, just stay away from the knockout puncher. Donald Trump has made it clear he really only goes after people who come after him first. Look at Marco Rubio. You really haven't seen Donald Trump attack Marco Rubio, and in return, Rubio is staying away from Trump and staying out of trouble. Ted Cruz did not need to go down this path, and because of the lies, and many of them were lies, this Bible thing is really bad news. You don't call into questions a man's faith, especially a guy like Marco Rubio, who we all know. He may have his problems with the establishment, but he is certainly a good Christian.
90 seconds, two things. The Hillary Clinton crashing a gospel award show over the weekend. We saw that video coming in. Hillary Clinton, praise politics, brother. She's working it. But this looks like that she is just desperate to try and appeal to anybody, anywhere, anytime.
You know, Ed, I think what this proves is that she's so out of touch with everybody, with mainstream folks. People see right through this. I'm convinced even the folks at that award ceremony saw right through it. It's pandering. It's pompous. I don't think she understands it, and that's why I don't want her to be president.
The president making his final push to close the U.S. prison at Guantanamo Bay. Do you think that he will succeed this time, or once again will people push back and say no?
Well, they better push back, and I think the American people on both sides of the aisle are really concerned about terrorism, and if he goes through with this plan to close Guantanamo, he's going to deal the Democratic Party a huge blow because everybody is concerned about ISIS, about Al-Qaeda, and look, he's already returned some of these prisoners back to the battlefield who are out there trying to kill Americans. This is a frightening move on the president's part, which makes me believe he has it in for America.
20 seconds. The GOP judiciary said today, consensus decision. They will not hold hearings or vote on the Supreme Court nominee in 2016. Good idea?
I think it is. You heard Joe Biden say it years ago. That's coming out now, that we should not be taking in really any judges that are lifetime appointments during an election year. Let the people decide, and the people decide by electing a president who they put in office. That's the way it should go, and I think Democrats can understand where Republicans are coming from.
Busy day. Weekday afternoons, 570 KLIF. Grant Stinchfield. Grant, thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, join us 9 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. We'll bring you all the results from the Nevada caucus right here, live on Newsmax. Rock on, true believers. See you tonight at 9 and tomorrow on The Hardline.